Hello everyone, welcome to Margdarshak previous year paper series where every question is a lesson and every lesson take you one step closer to cracking your examination. In this series we will break down previous year questions from general strategy studies paper of CDS and CAPF examinations, not just to find the right answer but to understand why it is right and how to eliminate the wrong ones. Today we are starting with 2024 CAPF Assistant Commandant GS paper. We will look at a few questions in this session and I will show you how to use elimination techniques, smart guessings and concept clarity to boost your score. You can download PDF today's uh, question set PDF from Telegram channel. Link will be provided in the description. So let's get straight into the first question. I want you to pause the video and try to solve yourself, then play it to see how we break it down. So let's move towards the first question. So the first question is which one among the following is not a non-procedural computer language? So people who don't know, let me tell you that in CDS, CAPF and NDA and CSC examination conducted by UPSC, you will find one or two question from the computer or technology based, है ना? So if you have the technological background and if you have the some part of common sense, then you can use that and able to clear the paper. So first question is directly from the computer. If you have the knowledge, you can. If you try to understand, try to put some common sense, then this question will maybe going to correct. So here just focus on not and known, यानी कि टू नेगेटिव नेगेटिव नेगेटिव, सो टू नेगेटिव मेक इट पॉजिटिव, है ना? So the so it become positive, है ना? So we have to find the procedural language. So the procedural language, if you have the knowledge you will directly go with the Python, but if you try to apply some common sense, you will find ki all three you may not like heard from your friends or anywhere, but Python you have heard from your friends who have technical background or who is doing coding and something technological. Python is a language where it's a procedural language where process will be going with the step by step steps, है ना? Steps and steps. So it's a procedural language. If you try to just apply the common sense, you may find that Python is the language that you may heard about. That Python is very common language, maybe anyone can be heard about it. So the second question is on the very fantastic concept in examination hall. Maybe you don't know about all the threes, and in your preparation you must not read about these things. I am very sure about that, है ना? So in this type of question, what we will do is I observe the UPSC trend and I find that majority of the time you will find in the where three options or three statements are given, and if there is an option of all three correct, then that you should go with that option, because the ratio is that if there are 5 questions from this pattern in that examination, you will find 3 plus questions with the option all three are correct, है ना? So overall you will find yourself in the positive mode. This is that strategy that you can go with to attempt the maximum question. If I know that you may aware about it, you may aware about it, but what about this, what about this, what about this, है ना? It is very difficult that you should know all the things, and if you have that guts and confidence in your strategy, then you can clearly able to clear this examination. So here just focus on the concept and the strategy that I am teaching you, that in these type of questions to get the overall positive score, you should go with the D, है ना? That is the strategy for this type of questions. I will show you this strategy in our sessions, in the upcoming sessions also, and in this paper also you will find many questions on this uh, concept. Third question is about the photon rays. So here there is a spectrum, है ना? So the question is, which among the following is the has the largest energy per photon? So you may heard about like an X-rays, UVs, visible rays, and infrared rays. Infrared rays is about the temperature and at all. Visible rays are also don't have the higher energy. Ultraviolet rays, yes, definitely have the good amount of energy, but not the highest. Here you will find that X-rays that are used in hospitals for checkup, है ना, for body checkup. So these have the highest, largest energy per photon. So that is why they used in the hospitals. So here, if you go with the common sense, your answer will be X-ray. If you have that knowledge about this, the order of their energy, you can find there in Google, or you can say that the gamma rays, then after X-rays, and this is how you will go through that. Last is the radio wave, है ना? So this is how you can remember this type. If you don't remember, then you can just use the concept that if you go with the open minded or clear mind, then you can think about that the X-rays are like used in the hospitals to make your structure visible. So that have definitely have the highest potential. You may stuck in the ultraviolet rays and X-rays, but if you see that ultraviolet rays are not that much harming, that is X-rays. If there is an gamma rays in the option, then the gamma ray will be correct. Fourth question is, in sun and earth system, the distance between the Lagrange point L1 and L2 about. So Lagrange point is basically, this is the sun and this is the earth's revolution around the sun. Lagrange point is, you can say, is the uh, diameter, the distance, like there is a the distance between the earth and sun is about 14 crore 95,098, no, sorry, 14 crore 95 lakh 98,000 kilometers, है ना? So overall approximately you can say that 15 crore, है ना, is the 15 crore kilometer is the distance. So here L1 and L2 and L3 point are that they are like, sometimes earth is in this, this is the revolution, and L2 is, we can say, point here, है ना, and L3 is point here. So the we can say the distance we can calculate is that the 15 crore kilometers here and 15 here, plus miscellaneous 200 crore 2 sorry that is 2 crore kilometers. So the overall we can go with the D. You can eliminate this, you can say are 15 lakh kilometer, no, because if you remember that the distance between earth and sun is 15 crore approximately, go with the second, you will find that is also incorrect. Third is third and fourth you may find confusing, है ना? But if you basically know the Lagrange points, the concept of Lagrange points, then you can definitely go with the option D. If you find that if you tick the C, not an issue, it's a a trick question, it's a trap, so it's not big deal. Let's move to the next question, that is question number 5. Which among the following is with the regard of greenhouse effect? Greenhouse effect is definitely like you can say that you can see in the news that is about the for the climate change, है ना, is responsible for climate change. What greenhouse effect is house effect do is that it traps the incoming ray, it is transparent to the incoming rays and opaque to the that is the outgoing rays. So before that, let's just read about the concept that incoming rays, people some people are very very like confused about incoming and which ray is incoming and which is outgoing. So let me say tell you that the incoming waves are short wave rays. So our short wave incoming rays are our short wavelength, and the outcoming is long wavelength. You can just remember with the mnemonic that you may heard the song, the Haryanvi song, that आई थी सिंपल हाडी and होगी ठाडी, खा खा के होगी ठाडी, है ना. So here you can use the concept that simple you can say that dubla patla, that is you can use the short wavelength, है ना. And after eating everything it become the long wavelength, third yani badi yani long, है ना. So here you can use this concept. And the other concept is earth get heated from the long wavelength, है ना, because they go trapped, है ना. Long wavelength got trapped in the atmosphere most, so that is why it get heated from the long wavelength, है ना. So let's move towards the options. First is, okay, it take place inside a glass chamber where no radiations can pass through into it. No, if कोई भी रेज कोई भी टाइप ऑफ की रेडिएशंस पास नहीं होगी, then it will not going to heat. So it first is directly wrong. No radiations, extreme statement भी है ना. Second question is, it can take place inside a glass chamber where long wavelength infrared can pass through it. अगर long wave and short wavelength infrared radiations can't pass through it. अगर long wave भी pass हो जाएगी तो ये chamber गर्म कैसे होगा, है ना. How it will show the effect of greenhouse? It will not going to show. So the second is also wrong. Third is, it can take place inside a glass chamber where short wavelength infrared radiation can pass through. Yes, अब यहाँ तक सही है. Into it, and long wavelength infrared radiations can't pass through it. Yes, definitely the third is right, है ना. Third is appropriately. Let's read the fourth. Just let me be very clear that you have to read the or read every statement clearly. Don't just put the direct, है ना, direct answer, because you will find that you have to search the most appropriate answer. Maybe there are the most appropriate answer in the option D. Let's read it. It can take place inside a glass chamber where all infrared radiations can pass through into it and pass back. No, तो फिर गर्म कैसे होगा, ज़्यादा नहीं होगा, फिर तो नॉर्मल फिनोमिना होगा. So option C is correct. If you use the common sense, this question will definitely going to clear with your knowledge. Sixth question is a numerical. It's a physics numerical. So let's just understand with the simple tricks, है ना. A cannon shoots a ball upward with an initial speed of 100 मीटर पर सेकेंड, है ना. इनिशियल स्पीड क्या है, u इज इक्वल टू 100 मीटर पर सेकेंड. The total time of the flight of the ball is 20 seconds. Okay, time is 20 seconds before it hit the ground. The ball loses 70% of its speed after hitting the ground. Which among the following is the correct height that the ball will bounce back? So ये तो है ना कि आफ्टर हिटिंग बैक 70% लूज हो रहा है, मतलब कि स्पीड का ना. इनिशियल स्पीड क्या है, u इज इक्वल टू 100, है ना. सो इनिशियल आफ्टर u1, इसको u2 ले लेते हैं, इसको u1 ले लेते हैं. u2 इज इक्वल टू 100 इंटू कितना, 70% लूज कर रहा है. सो 30% बचा ना, रिमेनिंग 30% अपॉन 30 अपॉन 100, 100 आउट ऑफ 100, 100 से 100 गया, फिर बचा कितना, 30 मीटर पर सेकेंड, है ना. ये स्पीड बची इनिशियल स्पीड. u2 इज इक्वल टू दिस, है ना, 30 मीटर पर सेकेंड. सो देन आफ्टर विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज करेक्ट हाइट निकालनी है तो जस्ट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर द इक्वेशन that is v square is equal to u square plus 2as। यहाँ पे a की जगह हम गुरुत्वा जो ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट है, ग्रेविटी ये g का यूज़ करेंगे, दैट इज so you can use just change is v square is equal to u square plus 2gs, है ना। So here you can say you can use the v2 and u2 for your convenience. So let's put the value v square यानी कि that highest point where it reach, है ना, highest value मतलब कि in the इनिशियल और फाइनल वेलोसिटी, फाइनल वेलोसिटी तो यहाँ जाके रुकना ही है, यहाँ रुक के वापस आएगा, तो इनिशियल वेलोसिटी विल बी जीरो एंड सॉरी फाइनल वेलोसिटी विल बी जीरो। इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज 30 का स्क्वायर प्लस 2, ग्रेविटी जो कि ना अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लगती है, तो -10 इंटू एस हमें पता करना है। सो इट विल बी इफ़ यू गो विद द that is 900, 0 is equal to 900 minus 20s। if you put the value then 20s is equal to 900, s will be 900 upon 20, that is 45 meter। so option D will be the correct answer, है ना। this is how you can use it in simple method, simple way, you don't need to go with the that heavy concepts। so let's move towards the seventh question, let me just zoom for your convenience, okay। so the seventh question is which among the following is correctly define the PM1 particles in the air। PM is particulate matter, 1 is indicating the size, है ना। and so let me tell you the concept, PM1 has the size of the particle will be less than 1 micron, 1 micron। the other is PM 2.5 that has the size less than 2.5 micron, PM 10 that has the size less than 10 micron। so you can say that you can just understand the size of the particles। so let's focus on the statements, these are the suspended particles of diameter more than 10 microns, no, there are less than 1 micron, these are the particles that are filtered by the nose during the respirations, you can think about this, है ना। there is an these are extremely fine particles of diameter less than 1 माइक्रोन, ये तो हमने पढ़ा था, सो इसको भी कंसिडरेशन में ला सकते हैं। दे आर कोरस पार्टिकल्स, कोरस पार्टिकल्स 1 माइक्रोन से भी नीचे हैं, तो कोरस पार्टिकल्स तो कैसे होंगे, है ना। सो ये भी रॉन्ग हो गया। इसको पढ़ो, दीज आर द पार्टिकल्स दैट आर फिल्टर्ड बाय द नोज ड्यूरिंग द रेस्पिरेशन। ये वाली प्रॉपर्टी इसमें नहीं लगती, ये वाली लग सकती है PM10 माइक्रोन, P10 में, बट इसमें तो नहीं लग सकती। सो यू कैन जस्ट eliminate the wrong answers and go with the correct answer। if you apply the common sense you will find that there the first, second and the fourth option have some similarities, that like ना these are the suspended more than, यानी कि इसमें more than यूज़ कर रखा है कि 10 से ज़्यादा है। इसमें होता है कि ये नोज से फिल्टर कर पाता है इनको, यानी कि फ़िल्टर कर लेगा, तो मतलब कि बड़े पार्टिकल है तभी फ़िल्टर कर लेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा माइक्रोन है तो उसको फ़िल्टर नहीं कर पाएगा, है ना। फोर्थ इज कोरस पार्टिकल्स, यानी कि ये तीनों स्टेटमेंट इसी चीज़ पर फोकस कर रहे हैं कि ये बड़े पार्टिकल्स है, कोरस पार्टिकल्स है ना। तो अगर तो है ना, तो ये इसमें जा रहे हैं, और ये तीसरा जो कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहा है, यू हैव टू फाइंड दैट कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन एंड द आंसर विल बी इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, दैट इज ऑप्शन C is correct। The eighth question will be is in your on your screen, which among the following heat transfer mechanism does not require a medium। किस वाले में से मीडियम की नेसेसिटी नहीं है पास करने के लिए। यू नो वन ऑफ द कॉन्सेप्ट इज सन रेडिएशंस, सन रेडिएशंस डज नॉट रिक्वायर एनी मीडियम टू पास थ्रू, है ना। so you can, if you apply that common sense in your examinations, you will definitely directly go with the option C, that is radiations। If you have the knowledge, you can think about the conduction that requires two things to pass through to pass the energy, or same as about the convection. And the collision is also between the two particles, two things. So that is why these requires the uh, you can say that this requires the medium. But here the radiation does not require the medium, they can transfer without in a vacuum also. So the ninth question will be, which among the following statement about the solstice, an event that occurs when sun appears to reach most northerly and most southerly, है ना, is correct? So winter solstice take place on June 21st in both the northern and southern hemisphere. So let's first just understand about the what is solstice. So you can find that this is the our Earth, this is equator, this is Tropic of Cancer, that this is the Tropic of Capricorn. This is southern hemisphere, this is northern hemisphere. This is, you I told you that Tropic of Cancer, that is this is Tropic of Capricorn. Then sun revolve directly, direct sun rays is in this part only, from the Tropic of Capricorn to Tropic of Cancer, है ना. So here you can say that on northern hemisphere on 21st June sun rays are directly on Tropic of Cancer, है ना. That is why on that day we will find in northern hemisphere the longest day, है ना. While on the 21st June in southern hemisphere you will find the longest night, है ना. And this is in northern hemisphere, the 21st June is known as summer solstice, है ना, है ना. So this is the basic concept. Let's focus on the question and I will show you the what will be the other concepts also in this for the common sense part. So the winter solstice take place on 21st June in both northern and southern hemisphere. So you will find ki some the in northern hemisphere winters are in May June wala part, है ना. While in southern hemisphere these on this time there will be winters, है ना. So option A will be the incorrect, because in both hemisphere साथ में नहीं होता ना विंटर सोलिस्टिक, क्योंकि इस टाइम तो नदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में समर्स है ना. द सेकंड कॉन्सेप्ट इज विंटर सोलिस्टिक टेक प्लेस ऑन 21st December इन बोथ द हेमिस्फीयर. बोथ द हेमिस्फीयर में साथ होगा ही नहीं ना, एज आई टोल्ड यू कि इसमें डिफरेंस होता है ना. और द थर्ड इज द समर सोलिस्टिस अकर इन नदर्न हेमिस्फीयर ऑन June 21st एंड ऑन December 21st इन सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर. सो ये थिंक कर इसके बारे में सोच सकते हैं. लेट्स रीड अबाउट द अदर, द डी ऑप्शन. द समर सोलिस्टिक अकर इन नदर्न हेमिस्फीयर ऑन 21st December. क्योंकि इस टाइम तो नदर्न हेमिस्फीयर में जो विंटर्स चल रही है, तो समर सोलिस्टिस कैसे हो गया. सो यू कैन गो विद द ऑप्शन सी ओनली, है ना. So this is the concept. If you fly it in right direction, definitely you will able to clear this examination with a good margin. The 10th question is uh, just in common sense, or if you have the basic knowledge about the physics, you can apply that here. The 10th question is, which among the following does not have any linkage with the phenomena of electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic induction is about the magnetic electric and magnetic properties of the particles and the things. So it's have no relation with the microscope. That is the concept of ray optics, है ना. In labs science labs you will find the electron microscope, and there is no relation between the electromagnetic induction and the electron microscope. You will find that galvanometer is the meter to find the voltage and or the changes in the voltage and all. And induction cooker, as the name suggests, induction, you can use this also. Electric transformer also work on the electromagnetic induction concept. So here you will directly find that option D is odd one out, and also with the concept also you can make this answer correct. So this is how you can approach this question. The 11th question is, which among the following statement is not uh, about matter is not correct. So first is, on increasing the temperature of the solids, the kinetic energy of the particles increase. Yes, definitely. If you have the basic knowledge about the matter or about the chemistry, then you can say that this is the right answer, है ना. The maximum temperature at which the solids melt to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure is called melting point. ना, इसको हम बाद में देखेंगे एक बार. The third is, the option C is, particles of the steam have more energy than the water at 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस. हाँ, ये सही है. ये तो कॉमन सेंस पे है, क्योंकि लेटेंट हीट वाला कॉन्सेप्ट होता है ना, जो जो होता है ना स्टीम्स में, लेटेंट हीट की भी वैल्यू भी, लेटेंट हीट भी होता है, तो उसके कारण ये ज़्यादा होता है. डायरेक्ट चेंज ऑफ द गैस टू सॉलिड इज कॉल्ड डिपोजिशन. यस, डेफिनेटली, है ना. So the let's focus on the option B. Maximum temperature at which a solid melt to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure is called melting point. Melting point का होता है ना, एक पॉइंट होता है, जैसे कि वाटर के लिए एक पॉइंट है ना, एक्स पॉइंट है. इस पॉइंट से पॉइंट पर और इसके ऊपर, है ना, वाटर मेल्ट होना, मतलब जो आइस होती है वो मेल्ट हो जाती है वाटर में, लिक्विड में, है ना. इससे नीचे ये तो नहीं है कि इससे नीचे जो टेम्परेचर होगा उस पर मेल्ट होता जाएगा, और जो ये टेम्परेचर जब आ जाएगा इससे ऊपर चला जाएगा तब मेल्ट होना, नहीं नहीं. जितना टेम्परेचर, कॉमन सेंस लगाओ ना, टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा तभी तो आइस लिक्विड में बनेगी. तो ये मैक्सिमम टेम्परेचर कैसे हो गया? मैक्सिमम तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है ना इसमें. इसमें तो यू कैन, मतलब कि ये एक स्टैटिक पार्ट है, ये एक नॉट मैक्सिमम मिनिमम वाला कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है, तो ये स्टैटिक पॉइंट होता है. बट कॉमन सेंस से भी इस क्वेश्चन को कर सकते हैं कि मैक्सिमम तो कैसे ही होगा, है ना. सो यू कैन डायरेक्टली से दैट ऑप्शन बी विल बी द रॉन्ग. सो द आंसर विल बी, एज आई नॉट करेक्ट पूछा है ना, तो ऑप्शन बी विल बी द करेक्ट, यानी कि ये करेक्ट नहीं है ना. लेट्स फोकस ऑन द क्वेश्चन नंबर 12. लेट मी जस्ट जूम इट फॉर यू. Question 12 is about the isotopes of which one among the following elements is used in the treatment of the cancer. So कैंसर के ट्रीटमेंट में कौन सा जो एलिमेंट का आइसोटोप होता है वो यूज़ होता है? फर्स्ट इज यूरेनियम. यूरेनियम यू विल फाइंड, न्यूज़ में भी फाइंड करते हो कि इनरिच्ड यूरेनियम दैट आर यूज इन न्यूक्स, है ना. So it's a different concept. Second, third is iodine. Iodine you can, you may find in class 9th or 8th class, you will find this, the uh, the iodine that is used for the thyroid, है ना, है ना. थायराइड में होता है. फ्लोरीन, फ्लोरीन के आइसोटोप्स होते हैं, उनका यूज़ वो मेडिकल फील्ड में भी होता है, इनका फील्ड वो इंडस्ट्रीज में भी होता है. सो फ्लोरीन इज नॉट. सो द ऑप्शन बी, दैट इज कोबाल्ट 1660, है ना, इज यूज इन द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ कैंसर. So the options B will be the correct. If you use the elimination techniques, then you can directly eliminate all the three and you can just reach to your answer easily. So let's move towards the next question. Water is a good solvent. Good solvent. Okay. गुड सॉल्वेंट फॉर डिजोल्विंग आयोनिक कंपाउंड्स. आयोनिक कंपाउंड है, वाटर का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? H2O, है ना. H2O में क्या होता है? H प्लस OH माइनस, है ना. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, जब कोई आयोनिक कंपाउंड आता है तो वो अगर उसमें पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव होता है ना. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना कि पॉजिटिव इससे रिएक्ट कर लेता है, इसके साथ रिएक्ट कर लेता है, नेगेटिव इसके साथ रिएक्ट कर लेता है, तो ये जल्दी उसको डिजोल्व कर लेता है ना. सो लेट्स फोकस ऑन द दैट इज द ऑप्शंस. इट हैज़ द हाई स्पेसिफिक हीट. नो, यहाँ पे हमें इसका काम ही मतलब ही, इसका कलर नहीं है, कलर से मतलब ही नहीं है. फोर्थ इज, इट हैज़ हाई बॉइलिंग पॉइंट. इससे भी इसमें कोई मतलब नहीं है कितना भी बॉइलिंग पॉइंट हो, जब डिजोल्विंग पावर्स होनी चाहिए. थर्ड इज़ द हाई डाइपोल मूवमेंट. हाई डाइपोल होगा, डाइपोल्स होंगे तभी आयंस होते हैं वो कंपाउंड बनाएंगे और इसमें डिजोल्व हो जाएंगे. सो यू कैन से द ऑप्शन सी विल बी द करेक्ट ऑप्शन, है ना. सो लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द 14 क्वेश्चन. 14 is which among the following is correct with respect to the bond formation in an ethane. So let me just give you the basic information. You will find that is CnH2n plus 2 CnH2n CnH2n minus 2. So this is for n, है ना, this is for in, and this is for ine, है ना. If you know the basics of chemistry, class 10th chemistry, then you can find this concept, है ना. So यहाँ पे क्या दे रखा है, एथेन, एथाइन. एथाइन में क्या हो रहा है, एथाइन दे रखा है, तो यहाँ पे होगा CH, है ना, 2 इंटू एन का यानी 2 माइनस 2, है ना. सो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, C2H2, यानी कि दो कार्बन, मतलब कि कार्बन, दो कार्बन और दो हाइड्रोजन, एक यहाँ पे, एक यहाँ पे. तो यहाँ पे कार्बन में वैलेंसी कितनी होती है, 4 होती है. तो यहाँ पे एक हो गया, 3 यहाँ से हो जाएगा, है ना. इस कार्बन में कितनी वैलेंसी होती है, 4 होती है. तो यहाँ पे एक ये हो गया, 3 ये हो गया. सो दिस विल बी द फॉर्मूला फॉर एथाइन, है ना. सो देयर इज एन ट्रिपल बॉन्ड बिटवीन कार्बन एंड कार्बन. ओके. सो दिस विल बी द correct option, will be the C, है ना. Let's focus on the 15th question. 15th have that concept. If you just remember this is static part. So it's a formula, you can see sine ball plus recycled material, recycled glass. ये होता है ग्लास में जो को इंग्रेडिएंट्स यूज होते हैं ना, उनको याद करने का फॉर्मूला होता है ना. सो यहाँ पे आप अब इसको आप यहाँ पे अप्लाई करो. SI यानी कि सिलिका, Na यानी सोडियम, BO यानी बोरेक्स, Al यानी एल्यूमिना, है ना. एंड रिसाइकल्ड ग्लास को हम बोलते हैं क्यूलेट्स. सो अब ऑप्शंस देख लो कौन से मैच हो रहे हैं. सिलिका, सोडियम, ये सोडियम हो गया, देन आफ्टर बोरेक्स हो गया, एल्यूमिना हो गया, क्यूलेट्स हो गया. तो ऑप्शन ए विल बी द करेक्ट ऑप्शन, है ना. इसमें भी देख लेते हैं. आयरन ऑक्साइड, लेड, नो, लेड हो गया, लेड तो नहीं होता यूज, सो ये नहीं होगा. एंड देन आफ्टर द अदर ऑप्शन इज मैग्नीशियम कार्बोनेट, एल्यूमिना, नो, ये मैग्नीशियम तो हमने दे ही नहीं रखा हो. सोडियम, ये भी नहीं होगा, है ना. So option A will be the correct option. So the 16th question will be, so for today we will go with the 15 question, and from tomorrow onward we will try to increase or extend our class and increase our speed so that we can complete the paper in a limited time and for your convenience. So thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoy the video and you may learn something for your exam perspective. For tomorrow, for next video, I want you to just go through the paper and try to solve that paper from your knowledge. Then after, come here and check that what different strategies we are applying, so you can apply that strategy in your examination and you can find that there will be a net positive, and you will be like clearing the exam with an effective margin. So thank you for being with me, and I welcome you for the next class. Thank you.